On the day of her wedding, the girl opened the embroidered pouch her grandmother had left her. To her shock, inside was a note with just one word: run. This stunned the girl, and she couldn't help but look around in fear at everyone nearby. Then, fearing for her life, the girl ran away without hesitation. Everyone at the scene was shocked by what they saw, but it was too late for the girl to explain anything. Because the pouch her grandmother gave her had once saved her life before, the girl had complete trust in whatever it said. Her grandmother had been a well-known psychic in the village. Until the day her grandmother was about to pass away, she handed the girl 3 embroidered pouches to keep, and told her that she would face 3 life-threatening situations in the future. As long as she followed the instructions in the pouches, she'd survive. The second pouch was meant to be opened on her wedding day. The first was to be given to the 70th person who came to mourn her grandmother. The girl was skeptical after hearing that. Soon came the time for the mourning rituals before the grandmother's burial, but it rained heavily that night, and very few people showed up. After 69 people had paid their respects, no one else came for a long while. As midnight approached, her mother decided to take down the mourning altar. But just then, a man dressed in black and wearing a hat appeared. He had a cold, ominous presence and didn't seem like a good person. The girl was shocked that her grandmother had predicted exactly 70 people. So as the man in black finished mourning and prepared to leave, the girl bravely stepped forward and gave him the pouch. To her surprise, the man was terrified after reading the note inside. Without saying a word, he fled in a panic. Puzzled, the girl picked up the note the man had dropped. She was so frightened by what she read that she nearly fainted. Her mother and others rushed over to see what had happened. Her mother saw a list of names written on the paper. These names belonged to girls from the village who had recently been murdered, and every one of them had been killed on a rainy night. Most chilling of all, at the end of the list was the girl's name. It was clear now, the man in black was the killer. He had come this time to observe and gather information on the girl. After learning this, the girl was terrified and wanted to return to school early. But her mother insisted that such supernatural things shouldn't be trusted, so she stopped the girl from leaving. But the next night, the girl, who was home alone, suddenly heard strange noises. She immediately realized the man in black had come for her. Frightened, she had no idea what to do. But then, she remembered what her grandmother had once told her. So she stayed calm and hid under the bed. Even though she tried her best to stay silent and calm, the man in black still found her. Just as he was about to attack her, 2 police officers suddenly appeared and arrested him on the spot. It turned out that when the girl had just started college, her grandmother had warned her to always be cautious. She had even given the girl the number of the local police station. That's how the girl was able to contact the police in time to catch the man. Because her grandmother had accurately predicted the man's appearance, the girl now trusted her grandmother's words and the pouches even more. Later in college, the girl met an outstanding and wealthy young man. He treated her with great care and affection. They quickly fell in love and planned to get married after graduation. When the girl brought the boy home to propose, her mother, upon learning that he was wealthy, immediately demanded a dowry of $880,000. The girl was furious at her mother's behavior. After all, her mother had remarried after divorcing her father. Her stepfather had never liked her all these years. She didn't even have her own room at home. She had to sleep on a folding bed out on the balcony. So the girl didn't feel much affection for her family. The boy had long known about her family situation, so he agreed to pay the dowry. But he would give the $880,000 directly to the girl, not to her mother. Her mother reluctantly agreed when she heard that. Seeing how the boy stood up for her, the girl loved him even more. Soon, the wedding day arrived. The girl was happily preparing to marry the boy, but just before the ceremony, she suddenly remembered her grandmother's pouch. So she quickly opened the pouch to take a look. To her shock, the note inside told her to run away. Terrified, the girl started scanning the crowd nervously. In the end, she chose to trust her grandmother and fled the wedding. She soon found a hidden place to hide. Only then did she have time to think about what was happening. She knew today's events would probably upset the boy, but she had to prioritize her life and explain things to him later. Then the girl began recalling past events, trying to figure out who might want to harm her on her wedding day. The first person who came to mind was her stepfather, because he had always treated her poorly. Just a few days ago, he lost money gambling and tried to get some of her dowry, but she refused. Plus, he hadn't shown up at the wedding at all, so she found him very suspicious. She immediately went home to question her mother, but her mother quickly ruled out the stepfather as a suspect. She had feared he might cause trouble at the wedding over money, so she locked him in the storage room early that day. There was surveillance footage showing he had stayed inside the entire time. After watching the footage, the girl knew it couldn't have been him. Then her mother suddenly told her something strange. Right after the girl had run away, her two close friends had gone to the groom and spoken badly about her. Her mother even showed her a secretly recorded video of it. After watching it, the girl began to suspect her friends, because one of them had always liked the boy too, so she may have taken this chance to get revenge on her. Then, to uncover the truth, the girl directly called her second best friend. Under the girl's deception, the second friend finally revealed the truth. But the girl never expected the truth to be even more complicated than she thought. Because the second friend told her the friend didn't mean to harm her, but had replaced the note inside the pouch. The girl panicked upon hearing that. What did the original note in the pouch actually say? Had she made a mistake by running away today? Who was really trying to kill her?